If you're someone who's looking to start a business in 2025, but you're tired of listening to the same recycled business ideas, dropshipping, digital marketing agencies, crypto, AI courses, this video is completely going to change how you think about business. Because I'm going to show you the best business model in 2025 as a beginner, something that does not require large amounts of inventory, renting property, or investing capital, yet have the capacity to replace a full-time 9-to-5 job within just a couple of months. I've tried almost every business model out there myself. I've built agencies, e-commerce brands, automation companies, and then there's one model that beats all of them when it comes to low risk, high freedom, and long-term scalability. Let's be honest, every couple of years, a new business model starts trending on YouTube. 2018 was dropshipping, 2019 was NFTs, 2020 was digital marketing agencies, 2022 was crypto and NFTs, and 2024 onwards, it's all about AI agencies without honestly having any real purpose of how to actually run those or get clients for those. But the truth about every one of those business models is each one of them depend on competition, saturation, and a lot of algorithms as well. The thing with dropshipping is you're not actually building any real business. You're just renting attention for a very limited duration, because as soon as your ad costs start going high, it kills your entire business and there's nothing you can do about it. And if your product starts taking off, you'll see within a week, 10-15 other people starting copying the same model that you are using, the same supplier that you're using, and well, within a couple of months, you're out of business. And that's because you don't own the brand. You're just competing with thousands of other people selling the same product. With SMMA, you're constantly chasing clients because you're a service provider. Very little SMMA agencies, maybe 3-4% out of 100%, actually scale into full-time agencies, because what happens is you're never able to learn how to delegate your tasks to your team. And once you start doing that, your team, turns around and starts their own digital marketing agency instead. So you're really just a service provider. You're not a business owner. And well, you spend more time finding clients than helping them. So ultimately, you don't get them very good results, which is why they don't stay with you. And being honest, by this time, I think there's more SMMA agencies than businesses exist. Content creation sounds very good, but it's not a business until you have a very large audience or a product to sell them to. And I'll be very honest about this, you can spend months, maybe even years without earning your first dollar when it comes to content creation, because in order to pick up the algorithm, in order to get an audience, in order to amass an audience and ask them to listen to you properly, it takes a lot of time. And now finally, AI automation and AI agencies. Everyone on the internet right now is talking about them. But here's the thing, 95% of those people don't know how to deliver results. They don't know what to automate. They don't know what a business owner really wants. And they don't know how to actually make them a client as well. Most of them are just reselling the same software that someone owns, and those are the actual people that end up making money. The ones that have created the software that others are then reselling. With no skills and don't have hundreds of thousands of dollars in your bank account, you need a model that is simple, proven, that actually has a demand, and it doesn't rely on any algorithms to make you money. That's where Airbnb Operating comes in. My name is Amit Khilji, and I've built multiple businesses over the last few years, from automation softwares to multiple property management companies. I'm a 22-year-old master's student living in central London, but what changed my life and hundreds of my students' life was also Airbnb. I started this business and it took little to no investment in the beginning. And now my company manages over 1,600 properties globally around the world. And that's right, we've built it completely without owning or renting a single property. We just help landlords or Airbnb hosts manage their listings, their guest communication, their reviews, their online setup, talking to their cleaners, all of that. And in return, we take a percentage of whatever they make, because we help them make more money and we make their lives a lot more easier. It's one of the few business models that gives you proper cash flow, credibility, and the freedom to run it from wherever you are in the world. Now in this video, I'm going to show you how you can start your own Airbnb operating business, because that deserves its own deep dive. But here's what I want you to understand properly. Airbnb operating is not a side hustle. It's a proper, full business ecosystem that's just starting now. While other industries are being copied by AI, hospitality industry is just expanding, and landlords and Airbnb hosts need people to help manage their portfolios. That's why this model is exploding in Dubai, in Bali, in the US, in the UK, and barely anyone knows how to do it right. So you see, what happens with dropshipping is your startup costs are high. You have to get a lot of inventory and you need to have a lot of ad spend available as well. Your risk is high, obviously, because your startup cost is high, and your profit margins are very thin, if they even exist in the first place, and they dry out very quickly when competition jumps in. You need to really master the skills of marketing and running ad campaigns in order to have any luck at making money in dropshipping, which by itself is not an easy art to master. And the sustainability of dropshipping is very short term. There isn't a single person that you can tell me about that is very confident that his or her dropshipping business will be anywhere on the map in 10 years. SMMA, while it does not require that much of an investment to start off, and the risk is also negligibly lower than what's involved with dropshipping, and the profit margin also varies. It can be good as well and it can be very bad as well, depends on how you actually run it. The main problem is it is a very highly skilled business, because you need to be very skilled, you need to be very good at what you do in order to get clients. You need to be very creative for that. And then the competitiveness in this market is very high, because again, not everyone is doing a very good job, but because they keep on breaking each other's clients by just pricing and play price wars with each other, they end up getting clients, and then they're not able to deliver quality. That is why the clients in SMMA keep on rotating on a very fast basis, because the clients are not getting actually good results, and they just keep on making it more and more difficult for beginners like you who have no credibility. And when you're reaching out to people, they've already been scammed 1 or 2, 3 times. So then the friction is very high when you're trying to make them a client of your own. There's no startup costs when it comes to starting an AI agency, and the risk also is very low. The profit margins on the other side are very high, but the problem is it's very short term, because once you make the sale, then the business starts realizing that it's not actually giving them the benefits that you promised in the first place. So you might make a sale here and there, but on a regular basis, you're going to struggle to find clients, because being very honest, you just saw a YouTube video which told you to sell an AI receptionist to someone, but now when it actually comes to the real life challenges that the AI receptionist is facing, you're not being able to deliver on it. And then ultimately what happens is 2-3 months down the line, the business calls it a failure and you shut it down. Airbnb operating, on the other side, it requires little to no money to start, because you don't have to rent, you don't have to buy, or you don't have to furnish. There's no risk involved in it, and the profit margins are very high. For example, just last month, one of our properties did $20,000 in monthly revenue. Our management fees on that alone was $3,500. So 3 properties like that, and you're already above 10K per month. The skills that you require are simple communication, nothing else. And the sustainability, this is actually something which has a future, because you can scale into so many multiple departments. You can scale into creating your own property management companies. You can scale into creating your own real estate portfolios. And well, real estate is one thing that will never go out of fashion. So if you're someone that is planning on starting a business in 2025, stop thinking about businesses that depend on luck and algorithms, and start thinking about value-driven models where you're actually providing value to someone and that value need is there. You see, by being smart, you might make some money, but when you're solving an actual problem, that's what's going to make you proper money. And that's exactly what Airbnb Operating does. In my next video, I'm going to give you in detail steps on exactly how you can start your Airbnb operating business right away, even if you've never used Airbnb before. We'll go step by step into what actually Airbnb operating is, how to land your first property owner, and how to automate all of it. And if you want to go even deeper, I'm hosting a free live masterclass on 8th of November, 6 p.m. GMT, where I'll break down everything in detail and have a live Q&A at the end as well. Click the link in the description and you can sign up for the live masterclass, and make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon so when I launch the new video, you're able to get a notification and you can be ahead before anyone else. I'll see you on the live masterclass.